Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about how to maintain your milk supply, especially during stressful times such as quarantine. I personally cannot imagine what it's like to be pregnant during this time. I am just so thankful that I'm not. My heart goes out to all of the moms that have to adjust their birthing plan because of what's going on right now with COVID-19. Nonetheless, if you are currently breastfeeding and you want to know how to maintain your milk supply, and if you are going to be a mom any day now and you want to know how to continue to breastfeed your baby, then this video is just for you. So for starters, guys, my daughter is 7 months. She'll actually be 7 months on the 14th, but I don't want to go through the trouble of explaining to you how many weeks she is. For myself, I was never going to be that mom, and I'm not. I've been exclusively breastfeeding my daughter when it comes to liquid. I've introduced her to solid foods at the age of 4 months, and I do have a video on how I made stage 1 food for her, a stage 2 food prep for my baby, and I will also link it here as well. For today's video, it is strictly going to be about how to maintain your milk supply, and because I've been exclusively breastfeeding my baby for 7 months now, I feel like I am kind of a pro. So I wanted to share my tips and tricks with you, and hopefully they will help you maintain your milk supply or turn things around. Are running into challenges. Starters, guys. Number 1, for me, water intake is very, very important. Without water, we personally don't run as effectively, and it really shows in your breast milk if you don't drink the proper amount of water when you are breastfeeding. We need 8 cups of water a day as a regular human being, but when you're breastfeeding, you want to increase that intake to 40 more fluid ounces. Not sure how that's converted into cups, but you definitely want to increase your water intake, because if you are not increasing your water intake and your baby is breastfeeding, your baby will definitely suck everything out of you. Nutrients, water, it'll make you fatigued. You will definitely be dehydrated, which causes tiredness, fatigue, irritability, stress, depression, and all of those will affect your milk supply in a negative way. So you definitely want to drink as much water as you can, way more than 8 cups a day. Second, I just want to tell you guys that oats definitely are a lifesaver and a game changer. It's a simple way to increase your milk supply. It's really high in iron, so if you are dealing with iron deficiency such as anemia, it'll definitely help boost up your milk production. On top of that, oats, it's a comfort food, and comfort food means relaxation. You are most relaxed and enjoying whatever it is that you're doing at the time, you will feel a letdown, or it will kind of stimulate some sort of oxytocin to trigger your milk supply, so your breast will become full and you'll be ready to breastfeed your baby. And if you look at any of the lactation treats, you'll see that oats is probably one of the first ingredients that will be on the ingredient list. And there isn't any scientific proof as to why oats stimulate letdowns or breast milk production. I always have some sort of oatmeal in my diet every single day, whether that be in my shake, my oatmeal. As long as I have 1 cup of oats per day, I'm definitely going to be lactating a lot more compared to the days that I wouldn't have had my share of oats. I use rolled oats. Really wanted to show you guys how I use my oats as far as my oatmeal, but I'll probably post that in my Instagram on one of my highlights. When my daughter is 7 months old, I really don't practice the skin-to-skin contact, also known as kangaroo care. When I first started breastfeeding my daughter, I did come across a article where skin-to-skin will influence breast milk production. What happens is that when your baby is inside of you, they are provided food, care, warmth, security, safety. I mean, everything is done for them, and all they need to do is just be a little womb and enjoy life in a dreamlike state. And then once they enter into a new world, then they learn how to eat, sleep, cry, communicate, all of the above. And the one place that helps them feel like they did feel for 9 months in the womb is your bare chest, right between your breasts. Supplies everything that they felt while in the womb, but it also helps you produce more milk. It releases a hormone that is responsible for milk production, which is oxytocin. For a new mom, I do recommend doing as much skin to skin or kangaroo care as much as you can throughout the day, because it will definitely help with your letdowns and help with your milk supply as well. So if you're struggling, that I would say that that's the first thing that you should try, is the skin to skin. It helped me when I was struggling with cluster feeding. Another tip, guys, is that if you are breast pumping, that's great. Manipulate your body into thinking that the baby is eating when in fact the baby is not eating. Pump when the baby is sleeping, then your body is gonna think, oh my gosh, like the baby is eating right now, so I need to increase the milk supply. So you'll always have milk ready, and trust me, that's what I did. I started off with the haka. So I would haka one breast while she would feed on the other, and then when she was sleeping and I would feel a letdown, I would immediately put the haka on one. Now it was kind of difficult for me because both breasts would have letdowns at the same time, so I couldn't catch the milk on my other breast, but I did the best that I could. And one day I decided to get a breast pump, and I got a manual breast pump. It was the Medela, which I absolutely recommend for all moms. I would pump on one breast and then haka on the other, and I started to build my milk supply that way. Use the haka, use the breast pump to manipulate your body into thinking that the baby is eating, so that way you always have that milk on demand. Now, another way that you guys can increase your milk supply during times like these is Milky Mama or whatever lactation treats work for you. I just uploaded a video for the Milky Mama review, and I was talking about the emergency brownies, which was so helpful for me. If you haven't watched that video and you want to know more about that lactation company, definitely recommend going and clicking on it, or even just visiting their website and trying it out for yourself. I back that brand up 100%. Another thing that you can implement in your daily routine are lactation treats. Now, there are some good sides and some bad sides lactation treats, but you really won't know until you actually try to see what your body can work with and what your body just does not work well with at all. Two ladies, if you are in the shower and you have more than 2 minutes to take a shower, I actually call my showers rinses. I'll take like a 5-minute rinse. And in the shower, I usually will massage my breasts just to kind of get that nice blood flow, loosen it up a little bit. I used to practice this a lot when I first started breastfeeding because your breasts are usually engorged. Massaging them anyways will help get the milk out, prevent any clogged ducts and pain. Pain management is really, really good form of that. But if you are trying to maintain your milk supply, definitely do those soft compressions on the breast in circular motion. I'm telling you, a little bit goes a long way. I love it. That's another thing that I do. I implement daily to help maintain my milk supply. All right, guys, those are the only things that I do now, being 7 months postpartum, 7 months breastfeeding, that have helped me maintain my milk supply. And I haven't had any problems, any adverse reactions with any of the things that I've listed. The only thing that I don't practice now would be the breast pump. I usually do only breast pump if I know I'm going to be mixing it in Benny's food. That would be like the only time that I would ever use my breast pump. And in fact, I don't even know where my breast pump is. I did discontinue the Milky Mama use. However, I still have my herbal supplements. So if I feel like there's a drop in my milk supply, I will definitely take some of that, and that works very quickly. If you guys have any other tips and tricks that you'd like to share with me, because I'm always willing to try new things. Breast milk is very important to me. It's the #1 source of food that I want to give my baby no matter what, especially during times like these. I definitely want to be able to count on my body to produce everything that Benny needs. If I can't provide home cooked meals for her, really hard to find the things that she eats at the store. Everybody has just gone crazy and they are buying everything off the shelves. So I definitely depend on my breast milk. Hope you guys like this video. I told you that I would record this video in the Milky Mama video, and I got a really good response. I really, really hope that this video helps you produce way more milk than what you're producing, and also maintain your milk supply, and that you're able to have a beautiful breastfeeding journey for you and your baby. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and drop them down below. Other than that, I will see you all in my next video, and yeah, stay safe, stay inside. Don't forget to drink your water.